Good morning and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dawn.
And I'm John, and together we're the two running brooms.
Good morning. It's Monday. We're out for a 6 a.m. recovery run. This is our normal route on a Monday morning, out on the local trail to the sound of nature. This morning is a bit breezy, but generally quite nice conditions. The aim of the run is, as I said, just a leg turnover, recovery run, pace, not important. You got anything to say on this beautiful morning, John?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 6 o'clock.
As you can see,
Hope your week is starting well.
yes, as you can see, we're not the liveliest at 6 a.m, but we're out here and those legs are moving slowly but surely.
So it's now Monday evening. You'll notice we've become one running broom. I've decided the better course of action this evening is to accompany Dawn on the bike. She's doing her general aerobic run, switched from Tuesday, and within there she's throwing in 4 times 100 metre strides. The idea of those is to improve running economy, to improve running form. They really don't take anything out of the tank, and aerobic wise, and this leave you feeling a bit fresh. And oh, here we go, stride number 1, folks. As you can see, Dawn used to be a sprinter when she was younger, so we can really get some hammer out of these. So yeah, that sort of wraps up Monday for both of us. I spent my extra time working from home in the gym today, so still done 2 pieces of exercise, but the best 2 pieces that will fit progression in my running. So good morning, it's Tuesday, it's just gone 6 o'clock. Today's exercise involves Dawn running on the treadmill on Swift for about half an hour, whilst I'm going to complete some back mobilisation and stretching exercises. So here is virtual Dawn running in Utopia, is it today?
Yeah,
5k loop.
that's correct.
There's not too many people out at the minute.
Nice beach route.
Yeah.
It's a bit quiet this morning.
Loneliness of a long distance runner. So it's now a little later, Tuesday morning, about 8:30. I'm out on my run, where I'm trying to do 4 miles general aerobic, plus 4 times 100 metre strides. I must admit, my heart rate is high for the pace I'm running. My legs feel achy. It's either due to still after effects of the weekend, I'm running hard runs in short succession, or my mouth is dry, lack of hydration. I'd be really interested to know how much you folks need to hydrate to support your running. I find if I don't get in about 10 pints or around 5 litres in new money of hydration during the day, my legs just don't want to perform. I do sweat quite a lot. I mean, Dawn can get away with hardly drinking at all in the day. I know some of you live in very hot climates. Paul, Devon are out there. Also, it's about 85 to 90 degrees where you are. So I'd like to know from you all, what's your normal sort of hydration regime during the day? On today's run, I passed a milestone.
So it's Tuesday afternoon, we've just finished work and we've headed over to the very attractive Lower Bradfield in Sheffield to run around the reservoir, and once we've done that we're going to watch some relay races.
Yes, it's a damn flask road relays tonight. today's Wednesday. It's lunchtime. Wednesday morning didn't happen in our household, or rather it did for an extra bit of lying, which for us means getting up just before 6 o'clock. Late night last night getting back from the road relays, so we opted for just a little bit more sleep. So I'm running this lunchtime, just going down to meet a friend, and Dawn will be running when she gets back from work this evening. So that's that run complete. Set off with the idea of probably doing 6, felt awful in the first mile or two, and then by mile 5 ended up feeling quite nice. So I thought, as it's a recovery run, that's the time to think I'm now recovered, my legs feel decent. We'll wrap that run up and hopefully have some fresher legs for tomorrow's big session, which will take you through on tomorrow's coverage. Run, Dawn, run.
So hello, it's Wednesday, early evening, just finished work and out for some really easy miles. The default is always to run in this house, isn't that right, John?
It is. It's the wine of the day, we're on.
Yeah, so today I'm really pleased that I pushed beyond those negative feelings of no, you don't want to run, you're too tired, because now I'm out. I'm absolutely loving the fact it's a beautiful summer evening. It's not sunny, but it's quite warm, and again, the sounds of nature makes it all worthwhile.
So it's Thursday morning now, 6 o'clock club again. It's like the morning of the living dead here. Really, really tired, but we have to get those miles in. So 3 miles now before a long working day. So it's now Friday morning. You'll notice a distinct lack of Thursday afternoon footage. That's because we quite literally took a rain check. We'd arranged to meet a friend, we're going to do a session, then the session changed to an easy run. We're exhausted coming home from work, then it was a massive downpour at the time we're due to meet our friend who also didn't feel like running. So we're now heading off on Friday morning stroke lunchtime to do our main run of the week.
So our drills are done, and now we're heading down on our warm-up of just over 2 miles to start our 800 metre session.
6 times 800 metres at 5k pace with, would you say, 200 metres jog recovery?
That's right, short recoveries.
Yeah.
Okay, and conditions are a little bit humid, but quite cool, and the wind is low. So, in keeping with wearing my brand new embark hat, we are
getting it done.
Rep 1 done. Rep 2 done. It's really quite humid, but paces are just about right, I think. Ah, this is fun. Rep 3 done. Rep 4 done. There's a section that's very thick tree lined, and the Garmin keeps losing signal. Rep 5, let's get this done. Rep 5 done. How'd you feel, John?
I feel I can push myself, and that's the extent you can.
Yeah.
I can't quite get that anaerobic burn. I'm coming strong.
Final session. Oh, sorry. Final rep. Keep on keeping on.
No words. Isn't very good on the vlog, is it?
I know.
Quick,
That was, yes. Well, what can I say? Excuse the dribble, that's what I can say. That felt quite tough. Well, it's a speed session, isn't it? A workout, and you don't expect them to feel easy. So the short recoveries were really tough.
About a minute and a half, weren't they?
Yeah. So as the session went on, those recoveries just felt shorter, even though obviously they were the same distance. But another session under the belt, and I think we both executed it okay. Maybe not sort of as sharp as we'd like to be.
I always do the slow start. I was behind Dawn on the first one, and gradually as they went on got a little bit further ahead, which is what happens in a race, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You're always like, we say you're a steady starter, but I think you're even pace starter. Whereas I tend to go off more at pace. So that's the run complete. A total of around 8 miles, and yeah, really nice, really. I enjoyed it. John is going to talk you through some of the things that we need to do to recover post session. These are, John?
These are refueling, hydration, stretching and massage.
Fantastic. I've got one top tip about running this session. If you're not doing your session on a track and you're on a trail like we were today, one of the things I do is to put my session into Garmin Connect, and then you can transfer it to your watch, and that allows you to do the session without having to focus on your watch. You can just focus on the run, and it's great because it gives you 3 beeps every time the rep is coming to an end, and then 3 beeps before the next one's about to start. So top tip, put your session into Garmin Connect and transfer it to your watch.
You also get the exact pace you were doing for each part of the session, rather than just an amalgam of how fast the overall session was, including the recovery, so you know exactly how fast you're going on each of the intervals.
Yeah, and
Great to look at now.
and it counts down for you, which is
So that's week 2 finished of our 14-week training block, moving into the Great Bristol 10K on the 25th of September. Another week of, well, just under, or perhaps just edging up to 50 miles bagged, depending on whether we do a second run when we get home. All boxes ticked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long run, yes, done today. Stunning coastal trail half marathon along those cliffs behind us. Session bagged, 6 times 800 metres, nailed. We both did that fairly well. Park run done, albeit slower than we normally do, and as I say, lots of slow recovery miles and a set of strides.
that's right. Yeah, everything gone well.
So how are you feeling at the end of that week 2 out of 14 done?
Quite positive, actually. I think that I nailed the session. We did move the session to the Friday because the early mornings getting up for work did actually make me feel very tired during the week, and so I thought, as I don't work on a Friday, just for the next couple of weeks while we get to the end of term, to move the session to the Friday morning and then just do an easy park run instead of doing a tempo park run.
Yeah, I think that might work best to actually get the one main session of the week right, rather than compromise on a Thursday after work, not do it properly, do it short, do it a bit too slow, all for the sake of doing a slightly quicker park run. So yeah, that's going to be a feature instead of the next 2 weeks and moving that Thursday session to the Friday morning. Apart from that, feeling strong. Personally, I managed to hold myself together with strength for another week, and towards the end of the week with the use of a massage gun, which really seems to be working wonders for me, and various strength and conditioning exercises seem to be holding together. 12 weeks to go, so we hope to catch you next week as we move into week 3, about 14-week block. Until then, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.